let's take another look at Chinese culture.
So today we have a patient here who complains about sinus congestions, headaches, allergies, and some digestion issues. Plus, she also has some lower back pain. So I'm going to select some points, address all of her complaints. And firstly, based on the meridian, we know the sinus congestions. We're going to select some points on the face. So now you're going to see, I'm going to put some needles on her face area, okay? So this is the point we call the large intestinal meridian, exactly cover the sinus area, helping her with the allergies so she can breathe better. And also it's good for cosmetic purpose. Some people, they want to lose some wrinkles, on the face, make your face look younger. And I'm going to select some points on the scalp. This will cover the reflex areas for the lower back, neck, and shoulder, which a lot of Americans nowadays, because of the job sitting in the desk, they have a lot of pain or tension there. So this is going to cover all of the areas of the body stressed about. It's very smooth. Patients are kind of like relaxing. Yeah. We will put infrared heat lamp. What it does is it promotes the circulation. It's kind of like red. This is kind of like the same wave like a sunshine. Especially in the cloudy day or rainy day, we prefer to use that more. So I prefer to just put on the foot. So this will help in the circulation. And whenever the circulation in the foot, also helping promote mental tranquility. The person can sleep much deeper level. And we're using the infrared wave. That's a type of energy. And the other light frequency we use is cold laser. We have 3 different types. The first one is red. This is especially good for anything on the surface of the skin, like people have acne, like they have scar tissues. We're going to using some red color. Let's say also person want to grow more hair, we can use it for that purpose. So we can give this patient some of the energy on the hair and on the skin. This one I use a lot of time for the joint pains, because they will penetrate to the level of ligaments, soft tissue, helping heal the inflammation underneath the skin. Nowadays, we use a lot of computers, and this light is going to help restore the brain energy, like helping patients focus better. So I'm going to using that on the head. So all the light in combination with the acupuncture needles, they will energize the whole body's energy channel, meridians, so that more qi or vital energy can flow, and also helping restore the healing. So I was growing up, in China, and my grandparents, they are, they're using traditional Chinese medicine for all their healthcare needs. So I was in the environment when I was very little. I went to receive, acupuncture for myself when I was about 7 years old. And also I take a lot of Chinese herbs for my health concerns. And also we do a lot of cupping in the home. Anytime we have a cold, we have fever, we have some muscle aches, and that's how I grew up in this such environment. And then later on, when I go to a medical school, I find out a lot of times, the medication or surgery, they cannot help a lot of, usually seen health issues. So I kind of went back to Chinese medicine school and, studied again. So I started, become an acupuncturist. Acupuncture, by definition, is insertion of fine hair-thin needles to the surface of the skin. And in Chinese medicine, we define that our body has an energy channel, which is like a waterfall channels, and they go through past different areas, which is connect with different body parts. And also inside, they have the connection with the certain organs. The qi, we can say, is a vital energy. Like you have a plant, if they grow very good, you have see very, prolific leaves, we said that's energy, good qi. But the other plants are kind of like little sick feeling, that's a bad qi. So qi by definition is a more vital energy and only existing in people who is living. So once people is dead, there's no qi in the body. It looks like very painful, right? Kind of like, especially we have vaccinations when we're young, we always have a fear of the shots. But opposite than most people thinking, most people in the acupuncture session, they don't feel much at all. Sometimes they may feel like a little mosquito bites, but it's very tolerable. And because the way why acupuncture works, it's acupuncture help the body to increase your hormone level, like a beta endorphin, which is a natural painkiller, 10 times more than morphine. That's why people with pain, they come here, and acupuncture can help in that hormone released. Then the person has more tolerance of the pain. So for different person, we will apply different size of the needles. The needle usually is a stainless steel and it's disposable. Only one insertion for each person, and after that we totally destroy that. And different size can apply to different area of the body. For example, I got this one is like 1.5 inch. And this is talk about the needle body, and we also have a handle. We never touch the needle. So this is usually using for most people. And also if we have shoulder, hip area, which you have more deep muscle or fat, we're using on those area. For people who want to lose weight, we will use the bigger one. And the smaller one, usually we can use for facials. So people want to reduce wrinkles, they have sinus conditions, where, we will put on a hand, wrist, which not much muscle there. We will use a smaller size. And also for babies, we only use baby needles, which is smaller one for babies. And that's usually, the case. And the needle kind of like design on the handle, they have little DNA kind of like, spiral design. Because this is once you put an acupuncture needle on the body, they kind of like get a magnetic field vibrating. Think about the sound vibrating. So this is a unique design, and that's the only design I use. The other designs could be from Japan or Korea. They have different ones, but this is best design so far I find. It's very traditional because that's, this helping the energy field magnifies so that the body can flow. For a person who want to stop smoking, who want to stop drinking, or who has a lot of cravings, we will use the ear needles, on the ear. We will leave there for a month, and for example, for a month, something like that. And there's a bigger needles. We don't use very often, but occasionally we do need to. Bigger one usually for people with varicose veins. We kind of work on the area they have spider vein, varicose vein. People have a lot of leg soreness or pain, and those works the best. And also this is we call that a prick, prickly small needle. And this one we're using to prick certain point on the ear. For example, if the person has acute pain or headache or neck pain, we were using that to prick on certain area of the ear, give an immediate relief. And also for a person who has a sore throat, we can work on certain point on lung, on the surface of the fingertip. That's give the person immediate relief on sore throat. Or a person kind of unconscious, like for first aid, we're going to consider using them on some fingertips. So those are the application of different needles.
Great! Thank you for joining us. But next lesson, we're going to learn about number. So keep in practice. Until next time. 欢迎来学汉语，下次再见。